You've been picked for a special mission by your guardian angels, and that mission landed you this video. It's like getting a secret note saying, hey, you've done something incredible. This story is about how you became a hero for someone without even realizing it. They're about to share this big adventure story where you saved them from a really scary situation. So, here's the scoop: you helped someone get out of a friendship or a relationship that was bad news. It could have been with a person, a bunch of friends, or even a place where they worked or studied. This situation was like being stuck in quicksand for them, with someone really mean and tricky trying to pull them down further. They were stuck with someone who pretended to be nice but was actually spreading lies and trying to hurt them big time. This person or group they were tangled up with made a deal that seemed cool and honest, but was actually filled with tricks and lies. They were after something, maybe money, a job, a better grade, a place to live, or just pretending to be a friend, but with sneaky plans. Now here's where you come in, kind of like a superhero in disguise. You showed them what kindness and real friendship look like. Maybe there was a time when you just sat with them, listened, and cared, showing them real love. You might do this kind of thing all the time, so it seems no big deal to you, but to them it was a game changer. By being yourself someone who's genuinely kind and carrying you through them a lifeline out of that mess. It's like you had this invisible cape and angel wings, helping them out of a dark place into the light. So think back, can you remember a time like that? You had a moment, maybe while chatting or bumping into someone unexpectedly, where you decided to be super kind. Think of that one person you gave your heart and smart advice to, touching their life in a really special way. It was like you turned into a superhero for them, but instead of a cape, you had this amazing, kind energy. You were like a real-life angel, not thinking about yourself at all, just about how to fill their world with love and kindness. You showed them a kind of love that's so big and pure, it almost feels like it's from a magical world. Because of you, their life flipped upside down for the better. You didn't care who they were on the outside, like what they looked like or where they were from. You weren't trying to get anything back, you were all about giving, with a heart full of love and zero judgments. You didn't bother with small stuff like what they wore, or any of those tiny things people sometimes get hung up on. You were there, shining bright, helping them feel seen and heard, offering your shoulder and your wisdom without a second thought. You were like their personal superhero because you showed up with just the right words and kindness they needed. When things got tough for them again, with scary shadows looming, you were the light. While others might have been stuck in their own messes, you stood out. You were like a beacon, guiding them through the dark with your positive vibes and big heart, showing what it means to be someone's angel here on earth. It's like a scene from a movie where someone is walking through a really spooky, dark alley. This alley isn't just dark, it's filled with traps, like holes in the ground and sneaky traps that pop out from the walls. And the person walking? They can't see these dangers. It's as if they're wearing a blindfold, trying to find their way but stumbling every step. Now, picture this: around them are people who seem friendly, but they're actually not. They're pretending to be pals but are secretly laying down more traps. It's a pretty scary spot to be in, right? Here's where you come into the story, like a superhero without a cape. You have this special power, kind of like magic, and it's all about using your words and your heart. Even though we don't always think about it, the things we say and think can really affect the world around us. It's like casting spells without even realizing it. So when you talk or even just wish good things for someone, it's powerful, like shining a light in that dark alley. You decided to help this person, not because you had to, but because something inside you knew it was the right thing to do. Your kindness was like a bright light guiding them away from those traps and showing them there's a way out of the alley. You didn't care about getting a thank you, you just wanted to make things better for them. But they've slipped up. They didn't take care of your trust the way they should have, and now they're feeling lonely and sad without you. They realize how much they've lost and how much pain they've caused. Now, they're facing the results of their actions. They want to fix what was broken and make things right again. Going through this tough spot wasn't just hard, it was a chance for them to really change. They're learning how much trust, truth, and respect mean when you're close to someone. They're starting to see how special the love and trust you gave them really is. They're trying to be better, not just for you, but for them too. This journey they're on, finding out who they really are and getting better, isn't simple, but it's something they know they need to do. They're ready to take this path to get your trust and love back because their feelings for you are honest and strong. They're up for any challenge because at the end of it all, they hope to be with you, and you're worth every bit of the struggle. Helping out like this, with no strings attached, is really something special. It shows you're not just a regular person, you're like an angel among us, making a huge difference with just your heart and your courage. You didn't ignore the danger or walk away, you stood up and helped, proving that kindness is a superpower we all can have. And because of what you did, you show everyone that being kind and brave isn't just good for others, it makes you shine too. It's like getting a trophy for being an awesome human being, showing the world that love and kindness are the real magic we all need. You're a superhero, but instead of fighting bad guys, you spread happiness, healing, and love wherever you go. You're doing an awesome job just by being you and sharing your heart and smart advice. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you, especially in this superhero role. Now, let's take a little trip back to your heart, where your brave spirit hangs out. Remember those times you were someone's hero? You gave advice that was like a light in the dark for someone. They might not say it out loud, but you've been their lifeline, pulling them back from a scary place. They see you as their hero, even if they can't tell you directly. But trust me, they're super thankful, sending you a big virtual hug. You've broken a cycle that was going on way too long, stepping in when no one else did. That makes you a super special, earth-saving kind of angel. So here's a little shout out to you, big cheers for the quiet heroes, the ones who stand by others without expecting a thank you. May your path be bright and happy, filled with love and good vibes. Your kind heart is making the world a better place. Let these words be a warm hug for your soul. If you feel like spreading some of this warmth, leave a happy note or a kind word for someone else to find. It's like passing on a smile, you make someone's day better, and that good energy comes right back to you. So let's lift each other up, making a wave of positivity that can light up the world. Remember, you're surrounded by love and good vibes, always. Let's keep that good energy rolling.